Welcome back, hockey fans. Welcome to the Mount Lebanon Ice Center here in Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Back half of our doubleheader. It is Butler. It is South Fayette. It is PIHL hockey. It is AA action here following what was an absolute thriller of a contest between the Chartiers Valley Colts and the Trojans of North Catholic. We have South Fayette and Butler. We're going to start with the road team as we always do. The Butler Golden Tornado, led by Nick Minton. Number 7, Andrew Wiskowski. Rowan Musco will be wearing number 10. Aaron Shoup will be wearing 15. Jack Johnson will be wearing 21. Kean Fries will be wearing 22. Adam Deal will be wearing number 36. Andrew Hardsock will be wearing number 40. I do believe he is the backup here tonight. We have not gotten confirmation on the starters yet. Trevor Ackelson will be wearing number 55. Braden Hardsock will be wearing 59. Kyle Grasha will be wearing 71. The presumed starter is E.J. Delaney wearing number 72. Colton Gregory will be wearing 76. Braden Pavlik will be wearing 78. 81 will be Nathan Holland. Brody Simcoe will be wearing 88. Carson Bish will be wearing 89. Owen Denny, 91. Grant Holt will be wearing 93. And Parker Worsley will be wearing 94 for the Butler Golden Tornado, who are in the dark blue with gold trim and the big tornado on the front. White lettering and numbering for Butler. And for the home team, the South Fayette Lions, led by Matt Schwartz. Number 2, Braden Imler. Brady Fleck will be wearing number 3. Trent Delisandro will be wearing 6. Connor Ciro will be wearing 13. Dylan Walsh, number 14. Trevor Delisandro will be wearing number 19. Tyson Tagmer will be wearing number 24. Ryan Ciro will be wearing 28. Graydon Sarnowski starting in net, the sophomore, will be wearing 35. He'll be backed up by Brandon Timmons wearing number 39. Dylan Timmons will be wearing number 62. Caden Johnson will be wearing 68. Alan Schrader, 72. Braden Raggard will be wearing number 73. Jackson Brandabaro will be wearing number 82. Tyler Brandabaro will be wearing number 86. Eli Petter will be wearing 88. Wes Schwartzmiller will be wearing 89. Connor Solomon, 91. And Jack Hughes will be wearing 95 for the South Fayette Lions. We will have face-off here in just under 2.5 minutes. I am Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me on BurghHockeyLive. Live PIHL hockey in Western Pennsylvania is back, baby. All right, less than a minute to go here before we get the puck dropped for this contest. Butler and South Fayette. It does look like E.J. Delaney will get the start for the Butler Golden Tornado. Your referees once again, Hendry and Buckles. Teams will line up at center. We will have a singing of the national anthem. You always got to love a little Jeff Jimerson to start out a hockey game. All right, just a programming note. Before we even get started, a couple ground rules. This thing hits 11 o'clock. It's got to be game over. I'm going to try to get down to an audio only after 11 o'clock. Unfortunately, with the way that Mount Lebanon is set up, they cut their internet at 11 o'clock, and there is really no cell phone, well, there is cell phone signal. I might be able to throw a little bit of audio only to you guys, maybe some video. It's not going to be pretty, but it'll try to be effective once we hit 11 o'clock here tonight. We're starting about 20 minutes late thanks to the previous game, the Chartiers Valley and the North Catholic shootout. 7-6 Chartiers Valley defeated North Catholic in that shootout. You can watch it all on demand on BurghHockey.com and on our YouTube page. You can like it and all that other fun stuff and catch all the action you want as we move along. If you're a South Fayette fan and you're paying attention to this one, we'll be back to see you guys next week at Ice Castle Arena. Butler, it could be a little bit before we see you again, but we're going to try to get back out and see you. Buckles has the puck at center. Looks like we're waiting for everybody to line up. It's going to be Brody Simcoe, and he's going to step it in with Braden Raggard, and the face-off is won, and we're underway here. I'll get you the names as we progress throughout this contest, and the scoreboard will be up momentarily. Brandeboom will dump it into the zone behind the net. I keep hitting the fade to black button. I apologize, trying to get you the scoreboard up top. D'Alessandro. I got this new technology, trying to do everything on my own, folks. Back down, Brandeborough. Can't get it out of the zone, so here comes Simcoe the other way. Brody Simcoe into the zone is going to be carried out, and that will be Colton Gregory battling along the boards with Worsley. Worsley carries it in. Simcoe. Gregory. Nice play to get around and picked up by the Lions. And Brandeboro will just dump it back into the zone. This Jackson and Tyler Brandeboro. It's like twins out there for South Fayette. 86 is Tyler. As I figure out the lineups as we go. A lot of brothers on this squad for South Fayette. We're going to let it go behind, and Carson Bish will just let it go for an icing call. Face-off will come all the way back down. 15:42 remaining in the first period. Once again, programming note, 11 o'clock. Goodbye. Well, maybe not. We'll try to get you as much as we can of the game. If I can drop it down to an audio only, I'll do that. Petter will take the face-off, dump it behind for Denny. Owen Denny can't hold on to it. It's going to go back out. Bish will be chased down. And the Lions will have to put pressure on Shoop. That was Hughes behind the net. Owen Denny passes it up. Shot on. Save made. Good save by Delaney. And out come the Lions. Timmons passes it up for Valsandro. The captain this year, Trent D'Alessandro, gets it behind, then it goes in front, bounces off a skate, and lucky for them, they can't get to it. Tagmeyer will have to chase it down. But Pavlik, with a head of steam, can't get around his defender. Back down, thrown in front. Sarah can't get to it, and shot on, save made. And behind come the Lions up along the boards. Hughes. No battle and penalty coming up against the Golden Tornado. Hughes behind the net. Sierra waits, throws it across. Imler throws it on net, and it'll go off, and whistle will be here. Buckholz will call a tripping minor, and it will go against Pavlik. Braden Pavlik, the junior, will head off for two, and a power play coming up for the South Fayette Lions. Petter throws it across. Brandeboro. Petter on, look for the tip in front. That's for Jackson Brandeboro. Jackson Brandeboro on the near corner, back for Petter. Petter waits, back for Brandeboro. Brandeboro waits, backhand, throws it across, nobody home. Brandeboro. Petter. All the way over for Jackson Brandeboro. Back to Petter. So that was Tyler on the far wall. D'Alessandro can't get to it, and it'll go all the way down the ice. 13:45 remaining in the first. $1.19 on the power play for the South Fayette Lions. This is BurghHockeyLive. I am Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me here at the Mount Lebanon Ice Center. Hughes up and across. He's going to come out for D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro gets it up for Hughes. Hughes into the zone, gets around the defender. Shot just wide of the net. D'Alessandro can't get to it, so he's going to go back out. Schwartzmiller across. D'Alessandro waits for the shot on, can't hold on to it. Imler can't get to it, so it'll be held on to by Delaney. And a face-off coming up to the right of the sophomore netminder, E.J. Delaney. Face-off one and out. D'Alessandro will chase it out. Across. Imler carries it out of the zone. Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller in, waits. Has Fleck at the point. Fleck back across. D'Alessandro over. Shot. Schwartzmiller can't finish it off. D'Alessandro dumps it off the net. Bounces off a bunch of stuff. Loose puck, loose puck. Up to the point. Fleck. Shot just wide. Imler around. Hughes is going to try to get to it. It's going to be sticked off. Back down and around. Hughes behind the net. Waits, throws it up for Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller for Hughes. Cross for D'Alessandro, can't finish off the play. Gonna go across, shot by Imler. Nope, sorry, that was not Imler, that was Fleck. It's gonna go all the way down. Simcoe was wide open, but it's gonna go the length of the ice. Penalty expired. Icing is the call, 12:13 remaining in the first period. Face off coming up to the left. Back for Petter. Petter waits, dumps it down along the boards for Sierra. Ryan Sierra goes for Walsh. Walsh throws it in, nobody home. Timmons can't get to it, so it's going to go out of the zone, and Petter will have to collect it in front of the South Fayette net. Walsh leaves it. It's going to be picked up by Grasha. The captain leaves it and he'll dump it across, and it goes in to the Butler bench, and whistle coming up. 11:49 first period. Face off one and brought back into the zone by South Fayette. Coleman back down. Sierra can't get to it. Timmons backing around, big hit. Walsh waits and battles off. They'll bring it in on the backhand opportunity there. Oh, Timmons can't get to it, so he's going to chase back down. Timmons gets around. In. They'll battle it down. Regard with Bish. And it'll go back out. Here come the Golden Tornado. Worsley can't get around the defender. Gregory. In the near corner goes down. Simcoe. Battles off with Timmons. Extended shift here for Dylan Timmons. Oh, shot on. Locked. Sierra can't get to it. D'Alessandro waits, and there'll be a tie up and a couple defenders in the corner. Butler able to keep it on. Goes in. Butler waits. Simcoe comes in and around. Nice little play to get around in front. Shot, save made. Rebound comes across the ice and goes back into the far corner. But D'Alessandro will throw it up. Could not find Reigard. Simcoe brings it in. Shot just misses. And it goes out of the zone. Ackelson across for Shoop. Shoop down into the near corner. Ackelson can't get to it. It's going to go out of the zone all the way down. It'll be picked up by Hardsock. Hardsock will dump it into the far corner. Back down, Fleck. Tried to get to that zone. A little bit of pressure there from a Butler forward. Hughes into the zone. Schwartzmiller can't get to it. D'Alessandro throws it on net. Rebound, scores! South Fayette takes a 1-0 lead. As it looks like Schwartzmiller was in on the play. Taps it in on the post, and it is 1-0 South Fayette, 9:40 remaining in the first period. That may have been Jackson Brandenburg. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Schwartzmiller will take face off. Back up and across Holt. Brescia can't get to it, so it's going to be picked up by South Fayette and off of Deal's feet. He'll go into the near corner. Big hit. Cross by Fleck. Brescia for Deal behind the net. Shot on behind Brescia. Carries it around. Goes back up. Shot on just off the post by Brescia, the captain. Coming alive here. Big body out on the ice. Brescia, but he'll shoot it off of a defender and out of play. 9:02 remaining in the first period. Hendry will collect the puck. Set up at center. At the face-off dot to the left of Graydon Sarnowski, the sophomore, getting the start here. Dylan Walsh steps in with Pavlik. Timmons will dump it up along the boards, and they'll go behind the net. Battle it off, and Petter can't get to it, so it'll be Timmons up or out for Eibler. Eimler bounces it out. It's going to stay in. Good keep at the point. And all the way out of the ice, Sarah. Sarah can't get to it, so it's going to come back through Johnson and back on net. Sarnowski will hold on to it, and with 8:31 remaining in the first period, we'll have a face-off coming up to the right of the South Fayette net. So the left of the South Fayette net. Simcoe waits, goes through a bunch of defenders to the side of the net. Worsley. The shot from the point goes wide. It's Kean Fries with the shot, up 22. Back out of the zone. Fries will have to chase it down. Fries in the corner. It's going to be picked up by Eimler. Nice keep. Sierra behind the net. They'll battle off in the near corner. Worsley gets to go out. Schwartzmiller can't get to it. And they'll battle out of Simcoe. For Shoup. Back for Simcoe, and he'll backhand it in on net. Sierra. Backing around. Schwartzmiller will give it to Sierra. Back across looking for Solomon. Schwartzmiller. For Simcoe, for Fleek. Fleek for the defender down there. Johnson will have to collect it and dump it out of the zone. Holt, they'll play neutral zone. Pong. Ackelson out for Gregory. Gregory for Denny. Denny shot save made by Sarnowski off the high parts of his chest protector. And he'll hold on to it. 7:10 remaining in the first period. Face-off won by the Golden Tornado. Back for Ackelson, who takes a shot. He misses wide. Deal can't get to it, so here come the South Fayette Lions. Coming out of the zone, D'Alessandro will just chase it down. Brandeboro can't get to it, so Butler will take it and clear it back out for Deal. Deal carrying it across and into the zone. Brandeboro waits for it. A hit was attempted on Rygard, and the hitter ends up on the ice, not the hittee. Puck will go all the way back down on net and picked up and shot in front. Opportunity here for Rygard. Looking for the rebound. Save made. Rebound. Everybody home. House falls in front of Delaney. He can't get to it. They'll go behind, and Ackelson will take it on the backhand up along the boards. Shot on. D'Alessandro can't get to it, so Hughes will collect it. Hughes waits, comes around, up along the boards. Shot on, just wide of the net. Petter with a shot for Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller comes in, shot through screen, hits his own player. That was D'Alessandro, and it'll go out of play and all the way down the ice. On net for South Fayette, the Lions. Good for Hughes. And it's going to bounce off, and Hughes can't get to it. They'll battle Worsley. Worsley leaves it for D'Alessandro, and it'll go up. And once again, they'll exchange the puck in the neutral zone, and we'll go behind Schwartzmiller. 5:23 remaining in the first period. Back out for Hughes, can't get to it. Fries backhands it on and picked up by Simcoe. Simcoe can't get through. D'Alessandro in a battle of the captains. Fries has a hard time clearing that one. A couple white shirts along the board, a couple blue shirts along the board. Hughes has the stick lifted by Bish, and the puck will go back to the blue line, but back in. Hughes up for Schwartzmiller, but it goes out, and it's going to go all the way down. Tag Meyer. Meyer will chase it down. Will be picked up by Sierra. Looking for Tagmiller. He couldn't finish the play, so it's going to be picked up by Simcoe. Simcoe for Ackelson. Throws it across. Looking for Gregory. Nobody home. D'Alessandro. In for Use. Use. Shot just wide. Back down for Fleck. Fleck. Let's go for Simcoe. Simcoe into the zone. Waits back. Oh, wasn't ready for it. Was Pavlik. Back across for Ackelson. Ackelson in the near wall. High stick on the puck. They're going to call it, and face-off will come all the way back out. 4:03 remaining, first period. 1-0's your score, South Fayette. 6-5 are the shots in favor of the Butler Golden Tornado, however. Face-off coming up to the left of the Golden Tornado net. Back for Fleck. Fleck. Over for Eimler. Shot. Save made. Good shot by Delaney. It bounces around. Delaney falls down to try to make the save. He holds on to it. No goal on the play. Saying he got it. 3:53 remaining in the first period. We'll have a face-off to the left of the Butler net. Face off one back and shot on. Oh, sneaky shot by Sierra. Back. It'll be Musco. Can't get it out of the zone. Ackelson will dump it in, and it goes off of a green jersey. But Butler able to get the puck back into the near corner. Sierra gets hit by Ackelson. Puck still up for play along the boards. Fleck behind the net. Brady Fleck clears it down. It's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing call. 3:20 remaining in the first period. 1-0 South Fayette. This is Burgh Hockey Live. I am Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me here at the Mount Lebanon Ice Center. Grasha steps in with Raggard. Timmons will battle behind. Will be picked up by D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro waiting for it, and Brandeborough will take the puck and bring it into the zone. That is Tyler Brandeborough. Shot on, tipped in front. D'Alessandro will battle around, and Tyler Brandeborough with another play to keep it in. Petter gets it in front, but Brandeborough will dump it back into the zone. Butler will have to retreat. Bish throws it across for Shoup. Aaron Shoup will get it up the boards, and Grasha is going to attempt to get the puck here. Nice little play to get over to Denny. Stick lift by Brandeborough. And it'll come back out of the zone. Aaron Shoup up for Brody Simcoe. Has Petter all over him. Simcoe. Shot on nicely by Parker Worsley. And he's going to find D'Alessandro. Brings it into the zone. Trent D'Alessandro behind the net. Waits. Looks for Sierra. Gets back to D'Alessandro. The shot. Tipped in front. Schwartzmiller can't get to it, so wait. Throw it across. Hughes shot. High, wide. Goes behind. Up and around. Butler's going to try to get it out of the zone. They can't do it. Gregory. Gregory for Ackelson. Off of Shoup. And it goes back and out of the zone. D'Alessandro. And Holt will have to chase it back into his own zone coming off the bench. 1:22 remaining in the first period. D'Alessandro can't get around it, so it'll be Worsley taking a big hit. Parker Worsley along the South Fayette bench. Schwartzmiller behind. Up for use. Simcoe trying to get around the defenders and can't do so, so it's going to go back up to the point. Nice play to keep it in by Colton Gregory. Simcoe. Waits, battles behind. Simcoe comes around, looks for the shot in front. Worsley couldn't finish it off. 42 seconds to go. Gregory. Schwartzmiller. It's tripped up on his way through, no call. Fleck will battle in the corner. Gregory. Get to it, up to Simcoe. He waits. Battles behind. And he cleared back out, but Fleck will have to dump it back in. 11 seconds remaining in the period here. Simcoe battles off and back around, and they'll play a little bit more. Worsley will just let the time expire, and we will go into the first intermission with a score of 1-0 South Fayette. I'll be back momentarily with the second period. All right, we're back here with the second period. 1-0 your score. South Fayette leading Butler. Once again, just so everybody knows, we do have a Cinderella clock here with us, not the players. 11 o'clock is the time that we have to decide what we're doing, because the internet go bye-bye at Mount Lebanon at 11 o'clock. Rygard will dump it on net. With the fact that the last game went to a shootout, it kind of didn't help the issues with that. We'll try to get you an audio only if we can past 11 o'clock. Wouldn't like to do it, but I will. Timmons behind the net. Timmons will battle it off and dump it up, and it'll be picked up and carried out by Jackson, and D'Alessandro's shot. Big glove save by Delaney. E.J. Delaney with the flash in the leather on a shot by D'Alessandro. Jackson Brandeborough set him up on the doorstep, but E.J. Delaney says, absolutely not. 16:26 remaining in the second period. Face-off one back by South Fayette. Fleck. Good for Imler behind. Imler waits, thinks about it, shot off of and Delaney, but it's going to go back up. Simcoe will carry it out of the zone. Brody Simcoe tries to get around a defender, gets battled off. Nice play. They'll go down and back out. Walsh into the zone. Walsh throws it across. Imler couldn't finish the play. Get back to Simcoe, and he'll bounce it back to the point where Fleck will have to chase it down with Worsley. South Fayette will get it back out. Walsh will get around a defender, luckily, and coming in on a 2-on-1. Has Imler to his right, but big save made by Delaney. 1-0 is your score still. 15:33 remaining in the second period. Grasha battles around, looks for Denny. Denny will dump it up, and it's going to go straight to Alessandro. Alessandro will just dump it around, and Bish will take it. Bish is going to lose it. Opportunity here for D'Alessandro. Quick shot goes wide of the net. Schwartzmiller up on the backhand. South Fayette trying to get a shot on here, but all the efforts going towards Butler clearing the play with 15:04 remaining in the second period, and icing is the call. Gresha. They collect it. Goes back down, and they'll have the face-off back in the zone. 15:02 remaining in the second. 11-7 are the shots in favor of South Fayette now. 10 o'clock on a terrestrial clock. And that's a goal off the face-off. No goal, they say. They're going to discuss it behind the net. Hendry and Buckholz discuss it. They call him no goal. They're saying he forced it in with his body. He made a motion towards the net on the play. They're going to talk about it at the bench. They'll shake it off. 1-0 is your score still. Face-off will be just outside the zone. Face-off won by South Fayette. That'll be shot in by Tagmeyer. It'll be picked up, and here comes South Fayette trying to get back on the board after the disallowed goal. Use throws it in for Schwartzmiller, but it's going to be picked up by D'Alessandro behind the net. Schwartzmiller skates it up along the half wall up to the point. Back down, and Butler will take it. Simcoe throws it across for Bish. Behind the net, Sarnowski. Will go through Sarnowski's legs on the attempted clearing pass. That was a scary moment there, but Sarnowski's able to get to it. Drops it back. Hughes is just going to leave a drop pass for Simcoe. Schwartzmiller is going to steal the puck off of him, throw it in front, nobody home. Johnson will have to make sure he keeps it onside. They're falling apart with the styles here. Everybody's zigging when they should be zagging and zagging when they should be zigging. Gregory carrying it into the zone. Gregory's shot goes wide. Timmons behind the net, around for Simcoe. They'll battle off along the boards and across. Johnston for Walsh, and it's going to go on net, and Delaney will just leave it for Ackelson. Behind the net, Ackelson gets knocked down. Penalty coming up against Solomon. Connor Solomon will head off for a trip. 13:23 remaining in the second period. We'll have a power play for Butler. Face-off one, back by Butler. Simcoe can't get to it, an opportunity coming the other way. D'Alessandro carries into the zone. Waits for a shot, save made, and no goal, no goal, no goal. Buckholz says Delaney fell into the net, but Buckholz says he was out. So no goal on the play. Face-off coming up to the right of the South Fayette cage. D'Alessandro got him moving backwards, but they're saying the whistle blew before he crossed the line. 13:13 to go here in the second. Grasha carried out of the zone, the captain. Kyle Grasha in. $1:39 remaining on the power play. be Owen Denny throwing it across. Shot on by Gresha. They go back out. Gresha will have to battle in front. And it'll go back in. Schwartzmiller. Timmons across. They'll play a little bit, then he'll dump it all the way down the ice, and D'Alessandro gets in behind the defense. Delaney is going to have to come out and play it. Nobody saw D'Alessandro on the near wall. Denny will have to carry it out of the zone. Denny across. Worsley, shot high and wide. Simcoe waits, thinks about it in the far corner. Throwing it across. Gresha can't get to it. Gresha. Behind the net. Parker Worsley battles around. Picked up nicely and cleared up, not out. And then now it's out by South Fayette. 11:52 remaining in the second. 1-0's your score. South Fayette leading Butler. Penalty coming up against Simcoe. They're saying Simcoe got up high. High stick is the call. With 22 seconds left on the first power play, we'll go on the first penalty, 4-on-4, and then there will be a 2:38 power play for the South Fayette Lions. Imler will step in with Pavlik. Imler will win it back, 4-on-4 here. Hughes throws it across, but can't get to it. And Butler will take it and just dump it out of the zone. Brandebury will get it up for Hughes. Battles across, and Imler can't get to it, so it's going to bounce off. And Fleck out of the zone for Imler. Schwartzmiller throws it across. Fleck. And across. Schwartzmiller for D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro's shot. Save made. Delaney. 11:03 remaining in the second period. 1:20 remaining in the power play for the South Fayette Lions, up by 1. Thank you for joining me here on Burgh Hockey Night, Burgh Hockey Live. I am Brian Mitchell. This is the Lebanon Ice Center. We are all pumpkins in their world. You'll find out in a little bit. D'Alessandro goes for Fleck. It's hit from behind by Holland. Schwartzmiller's shot goes up high off the deflection and off the rafters. 10:47 remaining in the second. Faceoff will come to the right of Delaney. Delaney, the sophomore, getting the start. Down for Fleck. Fleck shot low. Save made by Delaney. D'Alessandro. Cross for Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller waits. Gets around a defender. Shot on. Slow. Light rebound. Scores. Hughes. Jack Hughes, the senior, gets the goal. 10:34 remaining in the second period. South Fayette takes a 2-0 lead. Power play goal for Jack Hughes. The lineup at the face-off. Regard will step in with Gresha. Regard will win it. South Fayette will carry it back in the zone, up by 2 now. And save made. Rebound bounces around. It goes back out to Petter. Petter's shot blocked. Rebound. D'Alessandro's shot. Save made. Goes up and off the glass and back out of the zone. Timmons will have to chase it down into his own zone. Regard. Cross for D'Alessandro on the street. Coming into the zone. D'Alessandro's shot low, wide of the net. Denny battles off. Bish. Around for D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro with the assist on that goal. Brandabura passes it up for the other D'Alessandro. That is Trevor D'Alessandro, the freshman. You get battle around. Bish can't get to it, so it's going to be picked up by Raggard. Bish behind the net gets pickpocketed. He'll have to collect it and get it back to Ackerman. Ackerman in the corner. And it's going to go out for Grasha, getting it around the defender. Grasha coming in. Shits a shot off net around the defender anyway. Backhand shot by Ackerman doesn't go in. Back up, and Imler kicks it up, and here we go. Imler up around. Denny for Timmons. And we have ourselves a penalty coming up. Hooking call coming up. And it's going to be against Imler. Braden Imler, the sophomore, heads off for a hook. And with 8:49 remaining in the second period, it is 2-0 South Fayette, but Butler heading to the power play. Imler with the hook. Simcoe shot. That's off the inside of the post. If you watched our first game, the exact same place that Meyer put one off. I'm sorry, Mellis put one off. Gregory will dump it down. And around shot. Score! Oh, and Denny, the sophomore, gets the goal, and it's 2-1. Is your score. Owen Denny with the goal. The power play goal at 8:27 remaining of the second period. And we are back to a one-goal game, folks. Hendry drops the puck. They'll battle off in the corner. Hartsock can't get to it, so it's going to be Holland going out. They'll battle up along the boards and into the zone. Up and around. Hartsock will carry it out. They'll bounce it out. Ackerman just dumps it deep into the zone, and Fleck will chase it down. He has Jackson Brandaburo with him. He waits and goes the other way with it. Back up. Ackerman will shoot it on. Tip in front. Opportunity for Butler. They're getting a little bit of momentum here. Ackelson will have to chase it back into the zone. Ackelson waits, throws it up. Hartsock across. Ruskowski. Anything? Holland will battle off. Back out and across. South Fayette get a little sloppy with the puck, but they're able to get it out of the zone. Use waits, throws it on the backhand across the front. Holland will try to dump it out of the zone, kept in but out by South Fayette. Timmons waits. Throws it up. Across. Use. Shot, save made. Rebound. Oh, D'Alessandro, the younger D'Alessandro, throws a shot on a one-timer. Use shot just wide. Looks to the skies like, where do I need to put that puck? Simcoe on the backhand clears the zone. Timmons will have to chase it down. Timmons battles off on the backhand. Nobody home. Worsley with a pickup. Worsley shoots. Big glove save by Sarnowski. Braden Sarnowski with the big glove. Worsley had a wide open lane, unattested. It was uncontested to the net, threw a shot on that probably would have been a goal in many other factions, but Sarnowski with the glove save. And 6:45 remaining in the second period. It is still 2-1. D'Alessandro carried in. Trevor D'Alessandro. They'll battle behind the net. Picked up and thrown across, and here comes Worsley looking for a second opportunity on us. Has hit a defender flat-footed facing the wrong way. Tagmeyer. Ciro will just get it around. Shoop up along the point and carrying it out of Simcoe. Simcoe gets taken down, but not onto it. Gresha shot, save made, rebound. Net is off its moorings. So they'll reset it. And we'll have a face-off coming back up to the right of the South Fayette net. Back down, and South Fayette will carry it out. D'Alessandro. Offside is the call. 6:04 remaining in the second period. Off one back. Brandeboro will just throw it back into the zone. Holt. Grant Holt, the freshman, throws it back out, and both teams going to their depth here in the second period. Schwartzmiller throws it up for Trent D'Alessandro. They'll go behind, they'll battle off, and score! South Fayette! Let's see who got it. The stuff-in attempt was Jackson Brandeboro. Scored the goal. He just stuffed it in around the side, and it's 3-1 South Fayette. 5:34 remaining in the second period. Buchholz will drop the puck. Gonna round. Holt, backhand. Get it picked up by Walsh. Walsh carries it in. Shut, just wide. Rebounds. E.J. Delaney, folks. E.J. Delaney. What a save by the sophomore. Big save by Delaney. Face-off coming up to the left of Delaney after that big one. Yeah. Petter across. Imler shot. Save made. Back down. Brandeboro with the goal. Jackson Brandeboro, the freshman. It'll go out of the zone, and Timmons will have to chase it back in. Jack Yost with the assist. Schwartzmiller and Yost on the assist. Into the zone comes Petter. They'll battle around. Johnson carrying it in. Nice play to get around a defender. Johnson has to wait. Sarnowski tries to come out to play it. Falls down. He couldn't make the play. Almost got caught on a wraparound, but out comes Imler the other way. Imler. Shot. Save made by Delaney. Back down, and that is too many players, but they don't get it. Went off the player that was coming off the ice. Imler. That was a tough angle for the officials. Schwartzmiller throws it up. Timmons can't get to it. And it'll go in and behind the net. Schwartzmiller waits. Passes it down, throws it across. Sierra can't collect it, so he'll have to chase it back out of the zone. It goes back in. They have to get onside. They do so. Fries around. Schwartzmiller's going to get there first. Take it down in the near corner. Back behind in. Coming on the backhand. Save made. Rebound. He loses it coming in. It was a nifty little play by Schwartzmiller, but he can't finish it. Tip in. Oh, even better tip in. He's a man possessed right now. Solomon. Back for Sierra. Looking for Schwartzmiller behind. Schwartzmiller has Johnson in front. Johnson. Wait, block. Schwartzmiller. Shot. Save made. Rebound. Schwartzmiller. Glove save. Net came off. 3:15 remaining in the second period. Hendry will reset the net. They're checking the posts. So wait for the net to drop. Looks like we're good now. 3:15 remaining in this one, in the second period. 10:20 on the terrestrial clock. Of course, in Eastern Daylight Time now. Raggard battles around. Brandeboro goes, but he goes up to the other Brandeboro. They'll play catch. Holt will collect it along the boards. He'll dump it out, and Brandeboro, Jackson Brandeboro, will take it and dump it along the boards and back in. Holt will just dump it for Denny. Denny loses the puck. Raggard will carry it in. Has Trevor D'Alessandro with him. Brandeboro. Tyler Brandeboro behind the net. Get muscled off. Tyler Brandeboro. Waits for it, looks around, throws it behind. Trevor D'Alessandro is after it, and it's going to go back up, and Brescia gets it up for Denny. Denny gets around a defender. Collapsing on him were 3 South Fayette Lions. Battling it off. Opportunity here for Butler. They're going to battle off, and here comes nice play by Brescia. Get it back to Shoop. Shoop shot on, tip in front. Brescia shot. Save made, Sarnowski. Quick shot by Brescia went off the mask of Sarnowski, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. 1:47 remaining in the second period. Icing is the call. 22-13 are the shots in favor of South Fayette. The score, 3-1 Lions. Buckholz will step in. Ackerman. No, sorry, that is Hardsock stepping in for the face-off. Wins it, but it's going to go to Holland. And Schwartzmiller up along the wall. It's going to go back into the Butler zone. They'll collect. Hardsock will dump it back into the zone. Back around for Petter. Petter will lose it behind. Holland looking for the backhand. Can't get it to Hardsock, so it's going to go back out for South Fayette. D'Alessandro will dump it in. Schwartzmiller will take it. Shoop, nice play to get it to the corner. They'll battle off in the corner. And it will be picked up by South Fayette. Timmons. Timmons shot. Low. Save. Petter for use. 1 to go in the period here. Behind the net. Butler will take it around and be cleared up. And Timmons waits. Dumps it across. D'Alessandro. Up and in for Schwartzmiller. Waits for it. Shot. Save made. Falls in front. No hold on to it. 37.1 seconds remaining in the second period. South Fayette leading the Butler Golden Tornado 3-1 here. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Burgh Hockey Live. Burgh Hockey Night here at the Mount Lebanon Ice Center. Programming note, just so everybody is aware, 11 o'clock. I will do my best to make sure we maintain some sort of a broadcast, whether it is an audio broadcast or a video broadcast. We cut the internet at Mount Lebanon at 11 o'clock. No internet after 11 o'clock at Mount Lebanon. 28.4 seconds remaining in the second period. Walsh will step in. Back down, Imler. Battles off. Imler can't get to it. Tagmeyer. He's going to let it go. Simcoe will take it and dump it all the way down the ice. It bounces around and picked up by Grasha. Grasha in. Save made. Sarnowski up for Sierra. 10 seconds to go in the period. Sierra shakes off a check and Imler will carry it in. Imler will wait. Throws it behind for Walsh. 2 in front. 1-0. And that's the end of the second period. We go into the second intermission with the score. South Fayette 3 and Butler 1. We will be back for the third period. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mount Lebanon Ice Center here, Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania. The South Fayette Lions leading the Butler Golden Tornado 3-1 here. Going to look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Give me 1 second to reload it. Franklin Regional defeating Indiana 5-1 at S&T Bank and Arena. Penn Trafford defeating Armstrong in a shootout at the Belmont Complex 3-2. North Catholic over, Chartiers Valley over North Catholic. I just called the game. It was a shootout victory for the Chartiers Valley Colts. Moon defeating Beaver 8-2 at Brady's Run. 3 undisclosed scores: Wilmington, Morgantown, Avonworth, Elizabeth Forward, and Westmont Hilltop, Freeport. Seneca Valley leading Bethel Park 5-2 over at Barrel Ice Complex. And then here, 3-1 is your score. South Fayette leading Butler. Let's go over that one real fast. Sorry, I have a beard and like all the hair just sucks whenever I do this. I apologize. Yes, I said that on a broadcast. I don't care. Schwartzmiller gets the opening goal. Wes Schwartzmiller for South Fayette at 7:20 of the first period. Jack Hughes with the second goal for South Fayette at the 6:26 mark of the second period. Then Butler gets one back from Owen Denny on the power play from Kyle Grasha and Colton Gregory before Jackson Brandeborough scores from Wes Schwartzmiller and Jack Hughes to give the Lions the 3-1 lead. And what can I say about this one? It's back and forth, but it's been majority rules for South Fayette. So we're going to see how far that can go for the Lions. A little bit of an announcement we made on the first game, if you didn't hear. We will be at the North Park Ice Rink on January 3rd for North Allegheny and Seneca Valley. We're taking it outdoors, folks. We're going to be able to get ourselves an outdoor game this year. First game of 2022. We're going to do everything we can to get it live. If anything, it's going to be a tape delay. We'll do everything we can for you guys out there to get you some live action outdoors. The other news is that we have one more game scheduled for that week. Actually, 2 games scheduled that week. We'll be at Kirk Nevin Arena. It'll be North Catholic at Greensburg Salem. And then it will be Penn Trafford at Hempfield, Kirk Nevin Arena doubleheader. That will be the Thursday of that week. I believe that is the 6th. So you can tune in on BurghHockey.com, watch any of our games on demand on our YouTube channel or BurghHockey.com. Check out 10band.tv's presentation of the Peters Township broadcast. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there who is watching this game, 11 o'clock. We will do everything we can to maintain the feed for you. However, we do have a Cinderella here from Mount Lebanon where we won't have internet after that time. So I will try to make sure that we have enough signal to get through to you for the remainder of this game. If I can't do it, I apologize, but we'll try to do everything we can to make sure that you get at least that coverage of this game. 3-1, South Fayette leading Butler. Thank you for joining me here at Mount Lebanon Ice Complex. I will be back in a few minutes for the third period. All right, we are back here at the Mount Lebanon Ice Center. 3-1 is your score. We've got about 24 minutes till the Cinderella clock. South Fayette gets warmed up to our right. Butler to our left. We will momentarily get our third period underway. Let's see how far we can get. What I will try to do is start recording the contest for a re-upload around that time. Probably go up tomorrow at some point. Shots are 25-13 in favor of South Fayette. Buckles will step in. Schwartz-Miller will step in with Simcoe, and we're underway here in the third period, carried in by D'Alessandro. That is Trent D'Alessandro. Down they'll battle off, it'll be Hughes. Hughes with Gregory. Cross for D'Alessandro, up for Fleck. Fleck shot high and save made by Delaney. Delaney's playing pretty well today. Had that 10-bell save earlier. Scoreboard back up in the top. Gregory will chase it down. Will get battled off and used behind the net. Throws it in front. Simcoe will take it and try to dump it out. Gregory can't get to it. Shot on by D'Alessandro. And it'll get dumped back to the point. Brandenborough. Back down for Holt. For an icing call, Sarnowski just dumps it back down, and it'll go the length of the ice, where Hendry will have to chase it down behind the net. 16:06 to go in the period. Will be cleared up, and Brandenborough backing around. Bish battles him off D'Alessandro. Back down, and it goes down. D'Alessandro behind the net with Gresha for Petter. And across, blocked out by Bish. D'Alessandro can't get to it, and it's going to go all the way out of the zone. Picked up by Timmons onside. Timmons throws it on net. It goes wide. Brandenborough for Riegert. Back up for Denny. And it'll go back up to the point where it'll be pushed in, and Gresha will take it. Gresha carries it out of the zone for Timmons. Timmons across. Petter. In and around, Timmons. On the backhand, Timmons. Across, Sierra. Tries in for the backhand. Nice opportunity there for the Lions. Sierra across. Walsh. Can't finish the playoff. It goes across and back out. The Tornado will carry it out and up for Simcoe. Brody Simcoe. Wait, shot high, wide. They'll have to chase it down and into the near wall. And it'll be cleared out by South Fayette. They have a two-man rush if they can get to the puck. Holt has a hard time control, but it's going to be picked up by Johnson and cleared off to Sierra. Jack Johnson will carry it back in. Opportunity here. Worsley waits, throws it on net high off the outside of the post. South Fayette will dump it off the wall and back out of the zone. Nicholson up for Johnson. Jack Johnson will dump it in. Blocked. Down for Worsley. Can't get to it. Nicholson waits. And it'll go back behind the net for Tagmeyer. They'll battle off, and Tagmeyer behind the net battles with Simcoe. It'll be picked up and throw it across. Deal with an opportunity. Scores! Adam Deal makes it 3-2. 13:23 remaining in the third period. Face off at center. 13:23 to go here. Down, D'Alessandro brings it in the zone. He's taken down on the play, no call. Adam Deal with the goal. Goes out of the zone. Here we go. Fleck carries it in. It'll go across. Bish will battle in the corner, and it'll go all the way back to the point. Brattleboro. Brattleboro can't get it up, so it's going to go to Shoop. They turned over. Use on the backhand shot just goes wide. Trent D'Alessandro up for Fleck. Fleck shot wide. Rebound comes out, but Brattleboro will take it shot. Glove saved by Delaney. E.J. Delaney with the big glove. 12:39 remaining in regulation, about 17 minutes remaining in our Cinderella clock here. Face off one back to South Fayette. It'll be carried out by Hardsock. He's going to lose his footing in the center, and it's going to come back in for Regard. Petter. Back in. Regard will just dump it off along the boards. Brattleboro. Good for it, and it's going to come out of the zone. 2-on-1 develops for the Butler, but they're offside. Holland was a step and a half offside. Roskovsky was the leading player. 12:13 to go in the third period. Regard waits. He gets thrown in the zone, and Butler will carry it back in. Worsley dumps it in. Sierra. D'Alessandro. Back down for Sierra. Up and to Ackelson. It's going to go to Holt. Blocked off. Out for Simcoe. It goes out of the zone, and Holt will have to chase it down. Brattleboro comes in nicely on the backhand shot. St. Andrew scores. Trevor D'Alessandro gets the goal on the backhand from Tyler Brandeborough. And it is 4-2 South Fayette. Face-off coming up. Walsh and Gresha. Gresha for Fleck. Fleck will take it, dump it back in. 4-2 is your score. Bish behind the net. Back down. Imler battles off, and it will be picked up by South Fayette and thrown on net. South Fayette steps into the dot. Walsh and Gresha. Back down. Gresha will dump it off the wall, but nobody home. We'll go back for Bish. Bish waits, thinks about it. Back as is, and Fleck will carry it into the zone. Fleck waits, comes around, throws it up to the point. Brandeboro for Solomon. Solomon Dumps it deep for Fleck. Fleck battles off, and Bish will let it go around for Brandeboro. And he'll go back behind for Bish. Bish dumps it down, and Jackson Brandeboro leaves it over for Fleck, who dumps it into the zone. 10:30 remaining in the period. It goes out of the zone. Brandeboro will just dump it behind for Ackelson. Goes past Fries and out of the zone. On the backhand. They'll play Pong in the neutral zone. Bounce it forth. Nice keep in by Trent D'Alessandro, whose shot just missed low and wide. He didn't get all of his stick on that. He played a big hit on Fries, though. D'Alessandro will wait and is going to come up for Petter. Petter back behind Ackelson, battles off. Walsh waits up for Petter. Petter's shot. D'Alessandro looking for the tip in. Nobody home, and it's going to go out of the zone looking for Worsley. Worsley in. Simcoe shot. Save made wide of the net. Back down. Simcoe across. Shave. Oh, just wide. Worsley throws it in front. Nobody home. 9:36 remaining in this one. Back up. Schwartzmiller. It's going to be picked up by Hughes. Hughes across. D'Alessandro sticked off. It's going to go back to Sierra at the point. Ackelson for Holt. Holt up for Sierra, and it's going to come out of the zone for D'Alessandro. The younger D'Alessandro leaves it up to point for Hughes. Hughes almost loses the puck, but it goes to Schwartzmiller, who dumps it all the way down for Ackelson. Pavlik throws it across, and Schwartzmiller has a high stick on it, and he'll get called for it. 8:40 remaining in the third period. Face-off coming up to the left of the Lions net. Backing around, Fleck. Waits for it. Thinks about it, throws it up to Brandeboro. Brandeboro. Back for Regard. Shot save made, rebound. D'Alessandro. Save made by Delaney. Trevor D'Alessandro looking for his second of the contest. 10:49 on the terrestrial clock, 8:22 remaining in our clock. Regard will step in with Gresha. Gresha will lose the face off the Regard. Fleck shot tip. Ooh, Regard with a stick on that one. Brandeboro can't finish it. The other Brandeboro. There's two of them out there. Both Jackson and Tyler are out there. That's back to Jackson. Jackson, Brandeboro, Tyler. Back to Jackson. Over for Fleck. Fleck shot, low. It's going around. They'll battle off behind Trevor Brandeboro. Tyler Brandeboro. I can't get to it, so it's going to be Jackson back in there. Tyler can't get to it. So it's going to go back down for Fleck. Line changes the mount. Up for Hughes. Hughes dumps it up for Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller gets around a defender, brings it in, waits, throws it across, scores. Trent D'Alessandro with the fifth South Fayette goal. 7:24 to go in the third period. Just a give and go with Schwartzmiller and a wide open net. Schwartzmiller steps in with Simcoe. They'll battle off with Worsley. Shot on by D'Alessandro. Delaney lets go. Petter, save made, held on to. A little bit of a discussion down low. 5-2 is your score. South Fayette leading Butler. Emler will step in with Grasha. Back to Timmons. Timmons shot high on net. Glove down by Delaney. Good save by Delaney. Face off down. Ackerman will dump it out of the zone, and Petter will have to chase it. It'll be cleared down. Johnson will collect it. Ackelson across. Petter will just kick it back into the zone. They'll have to collect 6:52 remaining. Ackelson up for Worsley. Worsley throws it across. Simcoe. Nobody home. Another Lion attack here. Johnson. For Timmons. Timmons shot high and wide. Emler. H throws it across. It bounces in the air. Grasha. Behind for Worsley. Worsley throws it out for Simcoe, who leaves it for Grasha. Into the zone. Grasha for Simcoe. Worsley can't get through the defense. Goes into the near corner. Back behind. Grasha across. Simcoe. Shot scores. Simcoe with the goal. 5-3 is your score. Things are getting interesting here. Face-off won by South Fayette. And into the zone. Butler coming the other way. Waits for it. Hard sock. It's going to be picked up by Butler. 5:51 to go in this one. If we lose you, here's the plan. We are going to record it and upload it later on our YouTube page. We will record it, upload it later, probably tomorrow on our YouTube page. Whatever's remaining in the game. Shot on by South Fayette. You'll be able to find it on BurghHockey.com once it's uploaded. The remainder of this game and on our YouTube page. .518 remaining. South Fayette carries it in. They'll go behind the net. They'll get tied up. That's Brandeboro with hard sock. They'll backhand it out. South Fayette will pass it off. Sierra. Sierra passes it up to Raggard. Throws it on. Raggard out. And Butler will just let it go back to South Fayette. Hughes brings it in on the backhand. Scores. 6-3, South Fayette. We'll face off at center. Ackelson breaks his stick over the net in disgust. He'll go back to the bench. 4:46 remaining in the third. Grasha steps in with Schwartzmiller. Back down, shoot. And 4:39 remaining. It's going to go all the way back down the ice for an icing call. 6-3 is your score. South Fayette leading. Butler. Schwartzmiller steps in with Grasha. Back to the point. Fleck. Shot. Tipped in front. Nobody home. Back down. Schwartzmiller. Wait. Butler will fade up. D'Alessandro goes around a defender. It'll go up and Grasha goes around and clears in. Up for Worsley. Worsley gets tipped in front and nobody, and it goes clear. 4:12 to go. Trent D'Alessandro into the zone. Can't get around Fries. Brattleboro over for Fleck. Fleck comes in, dumps it into the zone, and it goes around. Schwartzmiller for Hughes. Hughes out for Brady Simcoe. Fleck out for Schwartzmiller. Schwartzmiller comes in on the backhand. Glove saved by Delaney. Once again, if we lose you, I want to say thank you for joining me here at the Mount Lebanon Ice Center. If you're joining us for the recording version of it that's going to be uploaded later, thank you for joining us then. We have a 6-3 lead for South Fayette, which we will have to move along. Deal will carry out. It's tied up in the corner, but it's going to be carried out by South Fayette. Up and across, it'll be Walsh carrying it in. Walsh waits. It's stick checked by Shoup. Shoup battles out Johnson. Johnson along the wall. And Denny. Back for Shoup. Shoup up for Walsh. Dio can't get to it, so it's going to go. Yeah, Dio is going to get to it. Here's Johnson. He passes it across. Up on the half wall. Butler trying to get a little bit of momentum here late. 2:46 remaining in the period. Timmons back out of the zone. It'll go into the zone. Shoup. They'll battle across. And out comes Butler the other way. Butler will carry it into the zone. And they'll battle off. South Fayette, 2:18 remaining in the period. Thump down. Holt will chase it down, but icing will be the call. 2:12 to go in this one. Once again, thank you for joining me live here at the Mount Lebanon Ice Complex. Anything else from probably this point forward will be on a recording and uploaded tomorrow. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Burgh Hockey Live. Tomorrow will be Burgh Hockey Recorded. Thank you for joining me. 2:11 to go here. Let's see how long we can hold out. Tagmeyer across for Sierra. We did just lose the recording. We are live.